Hello, folks. How are y'all doing today?
I did that one more time where I minimized the backstage but never joined you on stage right away. But I'm here, don't worry.
Okay, good, sweet. Good to see everyone. Welcome back. RepeatMD 101 today. Chris, I'm pumped.
I don't know if anyone's even a welcome back. These are usually the newbies, right?
Yeah. We haven't seen Brittany in a while, so yeah, I guess it is mainly newbies now.
Yeah. It's because Brittany's crushing it on her own.
She's graduated.
Yeah, she got a cap and gown.
Awesome. Well, let me go ahead and share my screen, and we can go ahead and dive in.
I got a cap and gown gift. You're welcome.
There we go. Computer doesn't want to work today. I don't want to work today either. I just want to have a fun
It
day.
honestly feels like the most Friday, Wednesday of my entire life.
It's ridiculous.
It just honestly feels like that, right? But the good news is we're here to entertain and enlighten.
That's right. I'm pumped to do that. I can't even call that work. That's just fun.
I know, right?
Guys, in the chat, if you're here, go ahead and say hi. Tell us where you're watching from. We're really pumped to get to see all the new faces here.
Yeah, where are you guys from? Oh, Texas.
McKinney,
Beyonce's from Texas too.
That's right. Houston, where I'm from.
Right? I'm from PA. I'm from Philadelphia, y'all. I don't know why I said y'all. I'm not the one from Texas.
Hey, we'll accept it. We want to spread the y'all.
I'm gonna borrow it real quick.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive in. Now, the first thing that I need to get in front of y'all today is to make sure you guys have signed up for the Sell More this holiday season. Chris is going to be there. Are you guys going to be there?
In person.
That's right. I'll be there in person, but you won't see me, but Chris will see me and we'll high five. But guys, join us for Sell More this holiday season. It's going to be happening on Tuesday, October 21st at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. That would be 4 p.m. Central for you, Aaron. So what we're going to cover are going to be the 5 profit killers that quietly drain holiday revenue, how to avoid them, how to make gift cards and skincare your #1 revenue driver this season. Also, the exact holiday promos, the top practices are using to generate cash fast. That's why Chris is going to be there. And also how to double your membership sales in just 30 days. But the biggest reveal, guys, is after 2 years and $20 million investment into this, we're finally.
Did Jeremy cut out or did I cut out?
Yeah, that's the way you guys can sell more without actually doing more, right? Actually, it's going to be doing less. So it's going to be really fun. But what do you get if you join us? Well, it's a RepeatMD event, guys. So there's going to be great giveaways. You're going to be automatically entered in to win $100,000 in cash. Plus, we'll have $50,000 in surprise bonuses. Guys, you can't miss it. Be there for the content. If not for the content, at least to win some prizes or something, guys. It's going to be fun. But guys, scan the QR code there. I want to make sure that we see you on October 21st.
Scan now.
Awesome. All right. Your hosts, me, Jeremy.
It's you.
It's me. A little bit about me, guys, if you haven't seen me before. My name is Jeremy Goldsberry. I'm the client marketing manager here at RepeatMD. I've been with the company since day one. I'm the founding team members. And I've just been embedded in the client experience side of the business since day one. My goal has been the same. I want to bring as much value to your apps and drive as much revenue through your apps as possible. And yeah, I just want to level you guys up because it's fun to see y'all succeed. But that's enough about me. Chris?
Hi, everyone. So I do this all day, every day. I've got 5 medical spa practices in Eastern Pennsylvania. Most commonly, I say Philadelphia, but I literally wrote the book on marketing magic. This is the perfect season for this book. It's a spell book. No witches were harmed in the making of this book to help your medical spa grow. And I use RepeatMD. I've had it now for almost 3 years, maybe 4. I crossed the almost $3 million range here in the RepeatMD territory. And everything I teach you guys today, you can do if you are a solo practice or if you've got 50 spas. So everything is scalable in both directions, up and back down.
Sweet. Okay, a little bit of webinar housekeeping, guys. Since a lot of y'all are new, I don't know if y'all have used Goldcast before, but that's this lovely webinar system that we're using. First part being chat. A couple of y'all are already chatting it up in there. Love to see it. So guys, get in the chat, say hi, interact with us. It makes this a lot more fun. Share little tips and tricks along the way if you have them. This is a community thing. We want to lift everyone up here. What's the quote? A rising tide lifts all ships, right? That's what we believe in. Also, we have the messaging function there. So if you want to click on messages, you can directly message Chris or myself, and we'll do our best to get back to you before this is over. We also have Q&A. So guys, go in the Q&A tab. As we're going through here, you're going to have questions. So don't feel like you have to wait till the end to submit your questions. Submit your question anytime, and we'll get them answered and shared on the screen at the end of this webinar. We also have the Docs tab. If you guys click on Docs, there's a nice PDF there from Chris about promotions that you guys can download and use. So highly recommend that. We'll talk about that a little bit more later, but you can go ahead and download that now if you'd like. But Chris, what are we covering today?
I have all the fun stuff for y'all. So let's talk about it. We're going to do how to increase your app signups at any stage. So if you're new here, brand new, just rolling things out, we're going to cover that first. Then we're going to roll right into, okay, so people signed up for your app, but how do you avoid the welcome offer trap? So they signed up, and how do you get them to stick around? That's super important. Then we're going to talk about how I rolled out and made money with RepeatMD and how you can make money, because you guys pay RepeatMD monthly. We want to make sure you get that ROI, that return on investment. That's super important. And then, of course, finally, we're going to talk about Q&A. You guys, that's my favorite part. You guys can ask me absolutely anything. We keep it mostly RepeatMD based, but again, I own medical spas. And so if you've got questions about the industry as a whole, I am here for you.
There we go. I love it. Let's dive in.
All right, so the first 5 steps to getting those 1,000 signups in 90 days. How many of you guys I'm going to pivot a little bit. How many of you guys are making sure people are signed up for the app when they confirm their appointments? That's kind of what I'm missing out on right now. I think that's the missing step in a lot of people's practices right now, Jeremy, is that we all see between 2, 15, 20, 30 people every day. And let's go light. If you're seeing 5 people a day, that should be a guaranteed 5 signups. So after 30 days, you should have 60 people signed up right away, right? So don't let anyone get treated in your practice without being signed up. Now, on a global scale, on a more digital scale, let's say you're rolling things out for the first time. Start with your VIPs. We call them your whales, right? You want to create exclusivity by offering early access to select VIPs and find a way to record what they think. I use text messaging. So what you'll want to do is those people that spend a ton of money, they're always in your practice, they're blowing up your social media, reach out to them via text or email and say, hey, listen, Janet, I'm about to launch a brand new app and I want you to have early access. Can you poke around and let me know what you think? So now I send those out and those people text me back and they say great things like, oh my gosh, Chris, I love this app. This app is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. So now the next step is you're going to take that feedback and create FOMO by sharing those screenshots on your social media. My followers went crazy. Everybody had fear of missing out. They were like, wait a second, why did Janet get access? I want access. So I created this snowball effect. I was like, okay, well, you want it, you got it. And we launched it with a huge promotion. So step 3 is creating that promotion that's irresistible. So I have a welcome offer that's a rolling $25 off all day, every day. But for my initial kickoff, I bumped it up to $50. So a lot of us do promotions monthly anyway. Just make your April promotion, or if you're going to launch in November, make that a big offer. Hey, if you download our app and visit in this month, you'll get $50 off this visit. So now you're really going to boost A, sales, because people are going to want to come in, and B, you're going to boost those signups. So it's that snowball effect. Your VIPs got it in October, and now everybody wants it in November to really get that $50 off their first purchase. But of course, there's that consolation prize, right? If they can't come in November, no sweat. In December, we drop back down to $25. Not the end of the world. You're still going to get a little something, something, right? And then we're going to lead into step 4. You have to be talking about it every week, not every week or every month. You know, it's not a George Foreman grill. Jeremy has a love-hate relationship with my next sentence. The number one reason people get a little sticky with RepeatMD is that they expect it to do all the work for them. They expect it to be a George Foreman grill, a set it and forget it. You made the investment, now where's my money? Well, if you're not going to put in any effort, you're not going to get any of the rewards. You can't sign up for the gym and then not go to the gym. You can't make the dentist appointment and then not go to the dentist, right? So you have to be working with your app and creating awareness by tying benefits of the app onto your social media, right? I dedicate 1 week every month to the app, but I tie it into my services. And later in this presentation, I'm going to give you a foolproof way to do that. 5 quick posts on how to make that happen. And then lastly, make it a habit in your app. My front desk is on board. My providers are on board. My checkout team's on board. So all along the way, people are being educated on how Misha Plus, which is my RepeatMD app, can help save them money, one, and help retain my clients as well. So a lot of people ask this question in the Q&A, how do I get my team on board? I'm very honest with my team. I let them know, would you like to keep your job? And I'm not threatening to fire them. I'm just letting them know that if we want to keep the lights on, we got to keep our clients. And if we want to keep our clients, we're going to have to do something to retain them. That's our app. So definitely recapture that ongoing sign-up momentum, incorporating it into every interaction you have in office, out of office. Create those good habits so patients can seamlessly be educated about your app, right? Bring it up as soon as patients check in, when you're doing those retention texts, when you're doing those confirmation texts, when you're doing those follow-up texts, all the time when you're reaching out, just blend it into those text messages, right? Use education as a way to promote your app on social media. Educate your followers on the benefits of your app. People always ask, well, how do I sell more memberships? Well, make it a no-brainer. We're about to do an entire campaign for Halloween costumes where we're going to dress up as the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz, because having a membership is a no-brainer, right? So this whole scarecrow motif is going to be great. Be consistent and be intentional. It doesn't matter if they've seen it or heard it before. How many times have you seen a Nike ad or a Starbucks ad? How many times have you seen the same ad on Hulu or Netflix? You've got to be repetitive. It sounds boring to you, but it may be the third or fourth time a client hears something that gets them to pull that trigger and make that investment and or download that app or make that sign-up purchase. Engage with your followers and answer their questions and make sure they never feel left on red. So here's how we end up doing it in our office and how we avoid that welcome offer trap. It's how we're going to turn those one-time users into our most loyal patients. It's our most exciting part of my job, is making sure that patients come back for more. We don't want them to just be in once, right? Allergan told us that the stickiest patients are the ones that visit twice. So we're going to leverage RepeatMD and get those patients to visit twice. And here's how we're going to do it. You're going to create app exclusives that include a savings component. For example, if you're going to do a chemical peel promotion, the only way you can get that is by buying it through the app. Patients will then get in the habit of, oh, it's a new month. I better check my Misha Plus app and see what my savings are. Oh, I got that newsletter. I better check out the app and see what those savings are. The only way you can purchase a membership is through my Misha Plus app. The only way you can get my peel promo, through the Misha Plus app. By creating app exclusives, people signed up to get that 25 to 50 off, and now they keep going back to the app to get that extra savings. It also makes your savings feel exclusive. Jenny from the block can't walk in off the street and just get a savings. She's got to be a part of your community. She's got to have your app. And then number two, or 1.5, sorry, you want to take it into the real world.
Let's see. I've been having some issues with my audio today. Let me double check to make sure it's shared properly. Sorry, y'all.
No, that's okay.
There it goes. Okay. Oh. Now it's not working, huh? No? Okay, there it goes. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, folks.
Hey there, RepeatMD fam. I am at our wedding expo. Here is our booth. There's a RepeatMD sign. Here is your tip of the day. You guys should be capitalizing on giveaways at these trade shows to get signups, right? So we have these magic cards. On one side is what to do to get ready for a wedding, but on the other side is a QR code where you can sign up for our rewards program, which is me getting your information, and I'm entering you in for a $1,000 gift card. So the goal today is to get 100 signups entered into my little universe of RepeatMD, and that's your tip of the day. So next time you're at an expo center, think about putting a QR code on one of your postcards and doing a little giveaway.
So a lot of times people see this digital app as a digital use, but take your digital app and bring it into the real world, right? RepeatMD is so awesome with giving you these QR codes. Well, take those QR codes and bring them onto printed material that you grab at Staples or Kinko's. Is Kinko still a thing? FedEx Print Center, right? So I love a wedding expo. I love handing out my QR codes to teachers. I love taking my QR codes to any of the bridal shows I go to any of the bars I go to, and get people to sign up for that $25 off. So don't be afraid to take your QR code into the real world and make it a more tangible item. All right, now on to number two. Reference your app throughout the patient journey. Let's check out how my check-in team makes this work.
It's not liking me
In just
today.
a second.
Hey, welcome to Misha Aesthetics. Let me get you checked in. Do you have any packages or memberships that we should be aware of?
Wait, packages and memberships?
You must not be signed up for Misha Plus. Scan this QR code to get started.
So do you see how my check-in team always starts the conversation with, hi, welcome to Misha. Any packages or rewards I should be known about? This gives the opportunity for the client to say one of two things. One, oh, I didn't know you guys offered those. Let me hear more about them. Or two, oh, I've got one, right? So give your client the opportunity to say, I didn't know you offered packages or memberships. Give them the opportunity to ask questions. But it doesn't stop there, right? One of my big pet peeves, Jeremy, and I tell you this every class, when providers don't take the time to look at a patient's chart before the visit. This next one will only work if your providers are doing their due diligence before a visit. And let's hear what my provider says.
So I see you have a couple treatments coming up. They would all be covered under the Rose Gold membership if you would like to sign up.
So my provider sees that my patient has not just one Rose Gold eligible treatment on the books, but more than one coming up. So she says, okay, hold on. I can save you money by signing you up for a Rose Gold membership. This only works if your providers know your memberships inside and out and they put the puzzle pieces together. Okay, so you've got a microneedling today and a dermaplane later. If we get you signed up for the membership, you're going to save 10% off today, 10% off next time, plus $1 off talks in the future. So that's that puzzle piece put together that your patient and provider have to work together, and you're no longer selling, you're saving. One of the big things we're going to say on this webinar, if you're educating, you're not selling. If you're saving, you're not selling. So don't ever feel like a salesperson. You're always saving the patient a little bit of money, which in turn sells the membership. And then finally at checkout.
So I see that this is your first microneedling and you still have 2 to go. Why don't you think about signing up for the Misha Plus app and getting a package and saving 10%?
So this was my checkout queen using that, deductive reasoning and saying, hold on, if this patient is about to pay for one microneedling and book a second, I have an opportunity to book a third by selling a package. So my front desk team knows I'd like to keep my job. So I would like to make sure that this patient comes back not once, not twice, but 3 times. So to do that, I'm going to save her 10% by selling that package. And when they sell that package, then they come back in 3 times and I get to keep my job, right? So you saw how my check-in, my checkout, and my provider all work together to mention the packages and memberships of my app, right? And this is how we're going to get the people to avoid that membership offer trap where people sign up for the membership offer and then never open the app again. Because we're going to talk about it multiple times. Now, I talked about it earlier in the presentation. Here's how you can talk about your app more than once on your social media. I love a Misha Plus member giveaway. On Mondays, we do exclusive giveaways for our members. This creates that FOMO. People say, oh, wait, I want to be entered into this giveaway. Well, you got to be a member, better be signed up. Tuesday, we talk about how you can get limited time reward check-in bonuses. So now RepeatMD admin panel gives you the opportunity to add bonus check-ins. So we'll say things like, you can get closer to your check-in bonuses if you come in on the 3rd Thursday of every month. It's a bonus check-in day. We'll add a bonus check-in. It gives us an opportunity to talk about our rewards, and we can talk about dermaplanes. It's a big reward for us. On Wednesdays, I love to thank my front desk staff for all they do with check-ins. I look like a good employer, and my front desk staff loves to be recognized. Plus, it's another way to talk about the app. And then, of course, on Thursday, we can just do full-on Talkback Thursday. Who's got questions about the app? Who wants to know anything that I may have forgotten to talk about? It's a good way to keep that flowing. And then, of course, on Friday, I love talking about how packages drive results. So I duplicated the same image 3 times. And I said, hey, microneedling is best in a series of 3. And here's why. And if you buy a package of 3 microneedlings, you save 10% on the app. This is making sense, right? So I'm not just talking about the app on its own. I'm giving you reasons to talk about it in light of other services that we offer. We talk about it in light of dermaplaning, microneedling. We thank our front desk staff. We ask questions. We give people opportunities to win things. It kind of creates a seamless environment. Okay, in the chat, let's give them a second, Jeremy. In the chat, who here is using the retention offer with RepeatMD? I'll give you guys a second. Like in today's world, retention is so important. It's like one of the best things. Hi, Jody. Welcome.
Lots of
Aaron,
newbies.
definitely talk to your case manager, your project manager, your support team, and getting that set up. It's so important. So it's so hard to find a new client these days, but it's so easy to retain them. Here's my thing with retention offers. They don't have to be totally free items. They could be great add-ons, right? So my favorite example is a free oxyfacial. It's a $4 cost item for me with the purchase of a dermaplane, which is a $100 purchase. My big one that I always tell people to avoid, never give away free Botox. It's so easy to think 5 free units if you come back. The problem is you're training people to wait for that 5 free units, right? So you definitely want to do something that's going to educate them on a new service. But again, full circle moment, this is the perfect way to get people invested in new services they may have never tried before.
Chris, what would you say the best like days to, I guess, days since last visit to have a retention offer go out?
Yeah, my favorite is 100 days. So we want to see you every 90 days for Botox. So if I don't see you by the 100th day, I want to see you in for something. Ideally, I would want to see you in every 30 days for like a facial or something. But every 90 days, I don't want to bother you every 30. So I'd say every 100 is my sweet spot.
Love it.
So who wants to hear how I sold 100 memberships in 1 week? This was shocking to me.
I do.
I hate to be this person, but I didn't expect this. I anticipated like 25 to 30 memberships, but here we go. So it all started fall last year. We did a Fall Back in Love with Your Skin campaign. And so we did a treat yourself. On Wednesday, I told everybody I was going to put $25 of Misha money into their account. And now, should we show them now how to add money into the accounts, or should we do it later? What do you feel?
Oh, yeah, I can do it now.
All right, let me show you how easy it is to put money into your patient accounts.
Okay, let me not use your account so that way there's no real patient information. Let me
Should all
switch.
my clients just sign up, say that we can use their information?
Okay, here we go. Here's our demo account, guys. Don't worry, these aren't real patients. So if you want to add any repeat cash to someone's account, you can simply click on the name of the person, or you can like search them, whatever you need to do to find them, right? Click on their profile, and then we can go to repeat cash history. And now we can add repeat cash. So actually, I don't even think we have to go to repeat cash history. We can just click on repeat cash. That's a new update. So we can just click right here on their repeat cash total, click manage, and then you can add or deduct right here, right? So if you wanted to give Kelly, $50 for winning social media giveaway or whatever you want, right? And then you can have an internal note. So this is what the reason both Kelly and your team will see the reason behind what the repeat cash they won or are getting is for. And you can also add an internal note, like October 2025 marketing campaign or something, right?
And the sexiest part about this is that nothing in my store is less than $100. So if I give her 25, she's going to spend at least 75 to use it, right? So I don't call this a loss. I call it an investment.
Exactly. And also, whenever you're building this out, you can mark this as paid. So let's say at your front desk, they bought something, and instead of doing a refund and be like, hey, I know you don't want that product, that's fine. I can actually give you repeat cash in the app, and you can use it towards anything you want in the app. So you can use it as like a refund tool, or if they like paid for, repeat cash through your front desk for whatever reason, you can mark it as paid, like they actually purchased this amount of repeat cash, or you can set it as a gift, right? In this case, it's a giveaway, so we'll do a gift. Just click add repeat cash, and now it's been added to their total.
So now Kelly can buy anything she wants in the app, which is great. And then so I put $25 into, I had a much smaller amount of people, so it was easy to do, into everyone's account. And I said, hey, y'all, go buy a membership. But here's the thing. If you don't buy a membership by Friday, I'm going to take the money away. So I put a very urgent matter to it. And the way I have my membership set up is I make them no-brainers, right? Back to that scarecrow analogy. All of my memberships are rollovers, right? They're all beauty banks. It's not a use it or lose it. There was no reason to not get a membership. You save $1 on Tox, you get 10% off microneedling. And I said, listen, if you keep your membership for 4 months like you're supposed to, I'll give you another $50 at the end that you can use towards any other service. I thought I was going to get 25, 35, 40 memberships. I ended up getting 100 memberships in like 48 hours, about a week at the all said and done. Now, this is what I offered, but I put this into a really cute email. I think, yeah, so this is what my email looked like. I told people here was the cute deal. You were going to fall back in love with your skin. And I created that scarcity and urgency. I let people know what was coming down the pipeline. And it worked out so well for our office. But I didn't just send one email because you can't just talk about it once, right? I used an omni-channel approach. So we sent a social media post out at 7 a.m. That's my fave. It's very, very passive. It's very, very reactive. People have to see it. They have to land on it. Followed up by a 10 a.m., excuse me, same messaging. I sent out a newsletter email. And I said, y'all listen, here's the deal. Here's it fully fleshed out. And last but not least, the most aggressive thing I did, I sent out a text message using the RepeatMD app. One of the sexiest features of RepeatMD is the SMS messaging. And I linked them back to that email that I sent out. So I repeated myself 3 times, right? Because you can't just talk about it once. We talked about this earlier in the presentation. Repetition is king. I sent it out at 7 on social media, 10 via email, and 11 via text. And it truly blew my mind at how responsive and excited people were to sign up for the memberships. It worked out. And I hope you take this framework. And honestly, all of this is put together in that docs tab that we talked about that Jeremy had mentioned earlier.
Yep, exactly. And feel free to screenshot any of these slides, guys.
It's also recorded.
That too.
Honestly, the framework works for anything. So now the buy X, get Y feature is here. You've heard this done a dozen times before. Buy 20 units of Botox, get 5 on us. That's a common one. But I want to let you guys know, try it mix and matching things, right? Like buy a 5-pack of laser hair removal, get a dermaplane free. It's something they've never tried before. Get a free B12 shot when you buy an IV drip. Prepay for 3 dental visits and you get a free whitening kit. So try mixing, matching your services, right? So definitely take what's not selling and pair it with what is selling. For me, microneedling is my most common. So I definitely use that a lot as the base because I know people will buy it. And I pair it with something that I want people to try, like my B12 shots. And I hope that people fall in love with them and they use them more often. And you can set this up in your admin panel as well.
Sweet. Ooh. This
we get to talk about Adonis, who's going to launch with V3. Do you want to talk about Adonis?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Do you want me to do a little quick demo? I mean, we're
ahead show them off.
Okay, cool. Let me pull up your app.
Demo.
I love how hyped Jody and Aaron are. They all are the best. Okay, here we go.
So Adonis has been great. So Adonis is my little salesman. He sells while I sleep. I have 3 really good case studies, if not more, of Adonis offering people Sculptra, microneedling, and Botox. So he lives in the top and bottom, this little bubble here. When you click on him, he offers questions. So we can go right for how do I find what treatment's best for me? We can start there. He'll ask you a couple quick questions. We can go with a big one right now is chemical peels. So tell him you have sunspots. And right now he is looking through my entire categories and my catalog to find out what I've got. And he wants to make sure he gets the best thing. So how much downtime are you down for, Jeremy? You can go for you can go stronger results.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, this is completely trained on only Chris's catalog. It's not going to be recommending any other practices catalog or any other treatments he doesn't offer or anything like that. It's all Misha.
And what's great now is people can click right into this Enlighten peel that he offered and make the purchase right now. And I've seen people do this. I can track when they talk to him and what they purchase. So you can now make, well, after October 21st, right? You can soon use Adonis or Aria to make sales while you sleep. It's just the ever evolution of V3 and the commitment of RepeatMD to truly help you guys make money while you're sleeping.
That's the goal, right? We want to automate your revenue. That is V3. Sweet. Are y'all pretty pumped about Adonis and Arya? I mean, that's just a sneak peek, but y'all are going to see a lot more. Yeah, you can definitely sleep more.
Adonis gifts yet.
What's that?
We don't have Adonis gifts yet. We should make some.
Oh, how great would that be? That's what we need.
Jody, I don't know if it rolls out right after October 21st or later.
Good question. All I can tell you is that the big announcement is going to be on October 21st. So that's my little cue to get y'all to sign up.
Plug it.
Guys, click on that link. Sign up. You're going to hear all about Adonis and Arya, and then the other 4 new features that we have coming out that are very exciting. So it would be rolling out pretty soon afterwards. If not the 22nd, it'll be within a week.
4 new features. So guys, the presentation is great. You can rewatch it anytime you want, but we also have a PDF of everything we talked about and a cute little handy dandy playbook.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see, I'm gonna add that to Q&A. Is it Keaton? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Keaton, but I'm gonna add that to the Q&A. We're gonna get to that in just a second. But yeah, go to the Docs tab, guys, download this playbook. I mean, super helpful whenever you guys are running promotions. Just do this to a T. I mean, you can't fail.
Here's coming up in October. A lot of people always struggle and stress with, I don't know what to post. You don't have to do the hard work, right? So Spread Joy Day is coming up. World Mental Health Day is coming up. That's an easy one to talk about if you do hormones. Mole Day is probably the garden mole, but you can make it if you do any skincare, obviously. Halloween is coming. That's an easy one. Color Day, watch out and protect your color with a BBL machine. There's so many examples. So if you just Google or go to listofnationaldays.com, you can pull all of this out and you can make magic happen.
Did anyone else get a free taco from Taco Bell on Taco Day? Because I definitely did. And it was great. God, so good. Okay.
All right, it's Q&A time.
Q&A time. Let's do this. So, Keaton, you had a great question. I'm going to share it. So
we can go back to sharing questions. This is Keaton. You're very lucky. It's hit or miss with sharing questions.
We're back. We fixed everything. So I can drive people to sign up for my app, Resto Club, to ask questions about their hair loss using Adonis for lead gen. So yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that is the goal.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. So that is the goal. So you'll have your QR codes and you get people to give you their phone number and say, chat with Adonis. They give you their phone number, first of all, to sign up for Resto Club. And then once they're there, they get to chat with Adonis and hopefully make a purchase. And if they don't make a purchase, in the admin panel, you can even see what they're asking Adonis and follow up with them if they didn't make a purchase. It's a double win.
Double win. Exactly. And feel free to add your link onto your website. It should be on your website, should be in your social media and like a link tree. Get those signups, get them in there, and yeah, have them chat with Adonis. Sweet. That's the only question we got so far. Shirley. Oh, Restore Club. Okay, cool. Right on. So Adonis is part of the website. It's part of the app. So Adonis will be natively in your app, Jody. So once they're signed up for the app, they can chat with them. But yeah, guys, feel free to put more questions in the chat. You know, we're happy to get those answered. We had some time today. Chris, you want to ramble?
I mean, the chat wasn't as lit, so I kind of buzzed through this one today. Yeah, so I'm excited for my Wizard of Oz promotion, which I'm super amped about because we're going to do the follow the Yellow Brick Road all the way down to a membership because a membership's a no-brainer. Have heart and sign up for Misha Plus. And have courage and get that treatment you've been putting off. So I have this whole campaign planned around the Wizard of Oz for Halloween. I'm super excited.
That's fun. So wait, what character are you going to be?
I'm actually going to be either the Yellow Brick Road itself, or I bought a costume of that. I'm going to hopefully design the tornado, or I also bought a green outfit to be the wizard. That's
perfect. That makes sense. Marketing wizard, marketing spells. Wait a second. What's that all about?
You get it.
You didn't plug your book. Did you plug your book?
I did plug my book. I only did it once today, though.
Oh, okay.
I only did it once today because I was so focused on plugging RepeatMD today. You're welcome.
Guys, let me plug your book. Guys, go ahead and go buy Chris's book on Amazon. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. We have it in here somewhere.
It's all the way back at the beginning.
There it is. We have Marketing Magic. Come on, guys, go ahead and go into Amazon and go and get it. It's a
It's only
great read.
$4 if you do the digital copy.
Ooh, when are you going to do the Audible version? I need to hear you telling me your spells.
Oh my God, could you imagine? I don't know if I want to hear myself talk for that long.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
I do. It's a theater major in me.
Exactly. Awesome, y'all. Any other questions in the chat? We feel free to throw them in there. Guys, make sure you sign up for the Sell More this holiday season. Just so y'all know, a little sneak peek on what features we're going to be rolling out. You saw Adonis and Aria. Aria is just his woman counterpart. So that way the user can choose if they'd rather talk to Adonis or Aria, whatever fits them better. That's fun. So we have Adonis and Aria. We're going to have digital gift cards. So that way you can offer gift cards for the holiday season in your app with a lot of really cool custom gift cards and promotions. We're also going to have My Products, which is a way for you guys to offer your skincare products in your own app, able to buy through the app anytime, anywhere. And also Skin Drop, where you're going to be able to offer 30 brands and 3,000 products all in your app without having to actually have that inventory in your practice. It's all drop shipped. It's all managed for you. And then what else am I missing? Oh, referral rewards. You're also
This is what I'm most excited about.
Yes. So reward your best patients for spreading the good word about your practice, right? So if they're signing up their friends, they can earn rewards for bringing their friends into your practice. And it's
I
not
definitely plan on having referral reward battles between people.
That's amazing. I love that idea. That'll be a RepeatMD 101 topic here at some point in the future. I love that. Jody ordered the book already. Look at that. Arise Friday. Thank you, Jody.
It's a good Halloween read. It's a good. I'll sign it, Jody, next time I see you at a conference. I'm going to the plastic surgery conference this week in NOLA, New Orleans.
Ooh, Jody, you're in Canada, right? So next time we're at a Canada show, we're gonna bring Chris along.
Road trip.
There you go.
Out and about.
Out in a boot.
All right, y'all. It has been a pleasure. You guys have my Instagram.
Oh wait, we gotta put it in here. Let me unpin this.
I put it
first.
Oh, I unpinned it. No, I pinned it. We're having a pin battle.
Pin battle.
This is fun. Okay, I got it. All right, y'all. So that is my Instagram. I never really watermark any of the stuff I post because I hope you guys reuse it for your own practices. I truly believe in community over competition. I'm the only one who checks the DMs. I had a great RepeatMD customer reach out to me. I'll answer her question publicly. She was talking about the fee. So obviously there's credit card fees, there's RepeatMD fees, and it's one of the questions I get sometimes. And she was like, do you do the fee or do you pass it on to the customer? Honestly, you can't go wrong either way. I actually pay the fee, and I'll tell you why. I find that people who buy on RepeatMD and my members spend more. They spend more. So I would rather invest the 5% RepeatMD charges. Don't forget, guys, we're already paying credit card fees, right? That's bundled into that, right?
It's 2.5%.
2.5, right?
Yeah.
2.5%?
Don't scare them.
No, it's 2.5%. Sorry, credit card fee. 2.5%. We're already paying that fee, the credit card fee. So I eat it as a company because I already pay my credit card fees for my customers. So why not, right? And that removes that barrier to entrance. And people who are buying on the app tend to spend more, especially because they leverage Affirm payment plans. And people who become members spend more anyway. So the answer that I gave that client when she DM'd me on Instagram was, I, as a company, pay those fees because I find that my patients spend more on the app. And that's my feedback, but you're more than welcome to do either way. RepeatMD gives you the flexibility to either pass it on to your clients or pay it yourself.
Jody, that's 100% right. It's labeled convenience fee. And I believe we're going to be making some updates to align with, typical Canadian vernacular around that. So we'll make an update to that. But yes, that is exactly what we're talking about. You can actually pay that on your customer's behalf if you'd like. We can set that up in your app in the background.
What's it called in Canada? What's the Canada vernacular? Do you know?
I can't remember. Jody, remind me, what do y'all typically refer to a convenience fee as? I just remember this coming up in one of my meetings.
I guess Canadians don't typically have tax, right? Or fees. I don't know how Canada works. I don't know Canada works at all.
Gosh, we're just those typical Americans. Awesome. All right.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank y'all so much. Well, we're excited, that y'all joined us today. Also, we're going to have more of these coming up. So go and check, go into your admin panel, check master classes, register for all of
I'm
them. You can learn from
technically
all.
not back in October for a private lesson because I will be at the Sellmore event. I have a 2-hour segment during the Sellmore event towards the end. I don't think it's actually 2 hours. I think it's about an hour. But Chris C, and I are rambling for an hour at the end of the event.
Oh, service fee, admin fee, shipping, and handling. Okay, that makes sense. So not that different. But yeah, great. Yeah, y'all be there. Chris is going to drop a lot of knowledge. We have a lot of speakers on there. Phil's going to be on there.
And it's free to attend. I don't know why you wouldn't be there.
Free with gifts? Come on, what are we doing?
Come on.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so
Bye,
much.
y'all.
Bye.